Hi, I'm Toby LaBeouf with Real Estate Investor Pros. Today we're going to break down how to calculate reserve requirements for both conventional and DSCR financing. So first, what is a reserve requirement? Simply put, reserves are the amount of liquid assets an investor must have left over after the transaction is complete. These can include personal or business checking or savings accounts, retirement accounts, or brokerage accounts, anything that can be easily liquefied. Assets such as Bitcoin or equity in real estate do not qualify toward reserve requirements. Let's start with conventional financing. Conventional guidelines base reserve requirements on how many financed properties investor owns. For the subject properties, lenders require 6 months of PITI, that's principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and HOA if applicable. For every additional financed investment property, the requirement is 2 months PITI per property. If your primary is finance, it does count toward your total number of financed properties, but no reserves are required for the primary itself. Once you purchase your 7th finance property, the reserve requirement increases significantly from 2 months PITI to 7 months PITI for each additional financed rental property. Now, let's look at DSCR financing, which is much more flexible. DSCR financing are based solely on landlord experience. If you are a new investor without at least 12 months of landlord experience, you'll need 12 months of PITI reserves for the subject property. If you have 12 months or more of landlord experience, only 3 months of PITI reserves are required. Unlike conventional loans, DSCR financing does not increase reserves based on how many properties you own or have been financed. It's calculating only on the subject property and your experience level as a landlord. If you have any questions about reserve requirements or the financing process, feel free to reach out to AMP Lending at 281-391-5363. Once again, I'm Toby LaBeouf with Real Estate Investor Pros. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.